Alright, hello and welcome to this very first playthrough of Titanfall 2. Last time we played through the 8th mission called the Ark. And now we're going to play through the 9th mission called
Ark as
the
per
Fold
your
Weapon.
Your payment will be transferred by the IMC.
Let's do
Just
it.
have my money ready. I'll get you your precious cargo, you useless nav. Hi, Titan. You're gonna open up and give me what I want.
Voice command. Not recognized.
Oh,
Let me
shit.
just rip it out of him.
Can't risk it. The Ark's unstable.
Listen, hero. You have what's mine, and I want it back. Go on. Tell your Titan to open up.
About what? His feelings?
Still trying to be a hero, eh? I have a lot of dosh riding on this contract, my friend. So tell your Titan, if he doesn't open up, I will shoot you in the head.
Pilot in jeopardy. Ocular systems. Marginal. Cannot visually acquire pilot.
Stand him up. You see him now? Right here, right here. Yeah? You see him now?
Functions compromised by severe crash damage.
I don't care how broken you are. I know deep down, some things still work in there. Now open up, or I'm going to shoot your pilot in the head. You still remember numbers, don't you? I'm going to count to 3. 1.
Cooper, trust me.
3.
I trust you. I trust you, BT.
How hard was it? That's the problem with teams. If you don't win together, you die together.
Yeah, you guys didn't think he was, like, totally turned off. Right? That was dumb. Oh, shit. Okay. Alright, well.
Nice try, love. Say goodnight.
Alright, get the Ark out of here! We're running out of time!
Alright, well, BT's dead. That was pretty intense. Any guns. Doesn't appear.
Cooper. Over here. Cooper.
Yeah.
No longer uphold the mission.
Yeah, I can see that.
Take the seer kit. It is your best chance for survival.
What do you want me to do with that, bro? Oh. Okay. Survive, evade, resist, escape. Alright.
All call signs fire at will. Captain, do you have a fix on that signal?
I've got something, but it's faint. Cannot confirm. Commander Briggs, I'm picking up a data core, but it's a weak signal.
Are you sure you have the coordinates? Boost the signal. I need to get through to them.
Commander Briggs, I have a lock on Cooper's position. He's pulled BT's data core. He must have the seer kit.
BT, Cooper, what's your status?
Why am I auto-targeting? Oh, that's what this gun does?
BT 7274. Cooper, how copy? Over. BT.
Okay, well that's OP.
Cooper. Cooper, is that
Yeah.
you? I'm picking up BT's data core.
No kung fu. Shot and killed 3 in his row while wall running. Okay. Well, that's kind of a cheap way to get that
Sarah Briggs. If you can read me, get to the bridge 1 click north of your position.
achievement, but I'll take
We've
it.
only got 1 shot to turn this fight around and you're it. Our fleet's moving in on the fold weapon. We're coming. It's not over yet.
You know, this kind of technology where it tracks the heads
Just keep moving.
and automatically does headshots with the bullets, that doesn't seem like something that's terribly out of reach. Like, it makes me wonder why the military doesn't have something like that already. Because I feel like it could. I mean, we've got heat-seeking missiles, we've got auto-tracking missiles. And all this is doing is just, it's got a AI recognizing where the heads are. I mean, we've got fucking Facebook can do that.
We have 1 last Vanguard in the racks. I'm pulling its data core and preparing it for Titanfall.
Sure, there's some. I'm sure it's not like nobody's thought of it. There must be some obstacle. How many bullets does this thing have? Forever bullets?
Cooper, your Titan's standing by. Call it when ready. Stand by for Titanfall.
What Titan? Who's this guy? FS-1041. Called in a new BT. Oh. Oh, it's gonna have the same... It's gonna have BT's memories and shit, right?
Hello, Jack.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I love it. Oh, that's cool.
Glad to have you back in one piece, BT.
Over 25,000, actually. BT-7274 online and ready for combat.
Is this guy, like, better?
Time to complete our mission.
He looks better. He looks like he's stronger.
Cooper, I'm throwing everything.
Legion. Chain gun. Powerful minigun with a long spin-up time. Shield deployed around the Predator cannon. Jack of all trades. Collected all of BT's loadouts in the campaign. Close range. Knocks back nearby enemies. Long range damages all enemies in its path. Switch between close and long range precision rounds. Interesting.
I've got at the IMC, but it's not going to be enough to stop the fold weapon. I need you to get inside its control
Oh
room.
shit. Oh, it's
Send a
OP.
bridge to all battle stations. I want close fire support on Cooper and BT. Do whatever it takes to cover them.
Solid copy. We'll go.
Cooper, get up that hill. We'll cover you. Move.
Hardcore ready.
Tracking target. Firing. Danger close. Deal. Firing. Danger close.
You don't know when to give up, do you?
I sure don't.
Target locked. Firing.
Reactor is
shit.
unstable. Replacement battery required.
Okay, okay, I'm working on it.
Moving in.
Excessive damage. Warning. 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 Our reactor is unstable. Replacement battery.
God damn it. Oh god, there's so many of them. I shouldn't have jumped right in the middle of those guys. I thought I changed it to short range mode. I couldn't tell a difference, but...
Cooper, I'm throwing everything I've got at the IMC, but it's not going to be enough to stop the fold weapon. I need you to get inside its control room. Commander Briggs to all battle stations. I want close fire support on Cooper and BT. Do whatever it takes to cover them.
Solid copy. We'll go.
Cooper, get up that hill. We'll cover you. Move!
Tracking target. Firing. Danger close. I see him. Firing. Danger close. Target locked. Firing.
Trying to be a little bit more careful this time.
Tracking target. Firing. Danger close.
Oh, am I not in long range mode? Oh, I see, it zooms in more. Oh yeah, I had him backwards then.
Target locked. Firing.
Oh! Wait a minute. Aimbot. Destroy the Titan with your smart coordinate campaign. So... yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand how Power Shot works. Oh, I see. Yeah. It uses the same gun. Okay.
New training will not help you. Tracking target. Firing. Danger close. All right. I see him. Firing. Danger close.
Warning. Detecting movement.
Keep moving. Don't let up.
Hostile Titan acquired. Moving in. Target locked. Fire.
The stop engines went dark. Give me sit rep. Now!
Captain Landiger of the Rutledge. The Stockton took a broadside. It's going down.
Commander Briggs, this is Gates of the 6-4. Are we late to the party?
You're just in time, Gates. How much juice do you have left in the Malta?
We've got plenty to spare. Don't worry, Coop, we've got your back.
Targeting systems online. We are weapons hot. Target's locked. Firing.
That guy never had a chance.
Firing. Danger close. Where do you think you're going, Outlaw?
Excessive damage. Warning.
Shit.
Firing.
Enemy Titan down.
Target's locked. I'm gonna make you shoot somewhere else.
Excessive damage. Warning. Warning.
Firing. Danger close.
Enemy Titan down.
Firing.
Hardcore offline.
Ah, shit.
I hope you know you're still going to die, Outlaw.
Where'd that fucker go?
Tighten down.
This game really is pretty incredible. It makes me wonder why they never made another one. I mean, it's not like Respawn's not making games anymore.
Keep these guys off your back.
They're just done making first-person shooters because they're kind of awesome at it. You know? What the hell happened? I'm pressing down, I'm pressing down.
Cooper, we're tracking Blisk and Sloan just ahead. They have the Ark. Keep moving.
We must stop the IMC from using the full weapon at all costs. If we fail, the militia planet of Harmony will be destroyed.
Use that shield more often, Nick.
Attention IMC personnel. This is General Mardo. The mercenaries have delivered the Ark. Prep the fold weapon.
Initiating preliminary fold weapon power systems. Powering up targeting responders.
Set location to the militia planet Harmony.
Initiating targeting systems. Harmony. Coordinates 264.588 recorded.
You have your money, Blisk.
Alright, motherfucker, let's
Now
go.
go. My forces will take over from here.
About time they do something.
I think our militia pilot's trying to be a hero. He's all yours. Keep the salvage.
Who said anything about
Fight Blisk
salvage?
and
I'll
Sloan.
do this one for free.
Hold on a minute.
You know what I see when I look at you? A part of easy money.
Injector loaded. Spooling up stage 1.
You can't outrun a laser core, you little bugger.
God damn it.
Matters required.
That's what I'm saying, pilot. This is more entertaining than I expected. Get his lads.
Full weapon priming sequence passing stage 2. Coordinates locked. Report system. Planetary designation. Harmony.
Right? I'm ready for more.
God damn it. Can you start shooting or what?
Our reactor is on.
Come on, you bugger each other. Let's see how your hands can reach.
Full weapon passing stage 3. Calculating spacefold projection. Full weapon approaching
Why aren't you
stage
dead
1.
yet?
Ring momentum at
Come on,
97%.
Come on. Let's do this, you little fuck.
Excessive damage. Warning. Warning.
Wait! You ain't walking away that easy. Sorry, mate. Can't die. I will not be destroyed by something for a pilot.
Cooper, get the Ark out of there before it launches. Hurry!
That was fucking close.
Reaching legal threshold. All personnel must clear the chamber immediately. Disruption of electromechanical units, including Titans, will be severe.
What? Pull the arc from the injection system.
Full weapon priming sequence
A
complete.
QTA?
Cooper, BT, do you read?
Cooper, the injector. systems.
BT, Cooper.
Attempting to restore ocular systems.
We fired everything at the full weapon. No effect on
Ocular killer systems restored. My analysis is broke. Warning hostile. Hostile Titan detected.
God damn it.
It's your lucky day, hero. I'm not going to kill you. I don't work for free. But you don't get to kill me either. Yeah, you earned this, eh?
Liz, that Vanguard-class Titan is still in there.
Not my problem, Marta. Should have put it in my contract. I've got other people with money to see.
What are you doing? What do you think you are doing?
My analysis indicates that the rogue is our only option.
Yeah, I heard you, BT. Throw me. Do it. Is that what you mean? Like throwing me, right?
Cooper, I require your assistance. My auto-navigation systems are offline. Get me into that injector assembly. We must do this together.
Okay. Oh.
Boost the signal. BT, Cooper, our ground teams can't make it there in time. You've got to find a way to destroy the fold weapon from the inside. There's no other way.
Commander Briggs, I believe I have a solution. In its exposed state, my reactor core may be able to destabilize the arc at the center of the fold weapon.
What are you saying?
We can blow it up. I'm sending you coordinates for a dropship rendezvous.
Coordinates received. We'll be there, but I don't see how you can.
Trust me, I have done the math.
I sure as hell hope so. We're on our way. Good luck, both of you. Briggs out.
What are we doing? Oh, this is... Okay. I see what we're doing here.
Don't worry, BT. I'm not going anywhere.
Copy that, pilot. Protocol 3. Protect the pilot.
BT, what are you doing?
Trust me.
BT!
Cooper, we just lost BT signal. We're almost there. Cooper, I'm marking your HUD with the coordinates. The evac site might be in midair. There's nothing we can touch down on
Jesus.
And if I'm flying through this shit show, you better be there on time, kid.
Move, pilot!
I'm moving.
I'm tracking you.
The
Keep
fuck?
going.
This is insane. Oh shit, oh. Rip.
I'm marking your HUD with the coordinates. The evac site might be in midair. There's nothing we can touch down on here.
And if I'm flying through this shit show, you better be there on time, kid.
Move, pilot! I'm tracking you. Keep going. That's it. You're
Jesus
almost
Christ.
there. Move, move. Cooper, jump for it.
Got a visual!
Watson. Come on, pilot. Parker, get us out of here.
What the fuck happened to that planet? Oh. It blew up their planet instead of ours, I guess?
Pilot Cooper. A lot of people owe their lives to you. And to BT. Barker, set a course for Harmony. Take us home.
You got it.
Fleet, this is Harmony Command. Good to have you back. Welcome home.
The destruction of Typhon saved the planet Harmony.
Complete the campaign.
Planet their headquarters.
I'm not going to get the hard.
Others call it home.
I'm not going to get the hard achievement because I did the first 2 missions on normal.
And assign a new Titan. After the
I don't care.
Wipe what's left of my neural link with BT. I don't know what that'll feel like to get assigned a new Titan. I kind of like the old one.
Great job on Titanfall. To all of you.
This is Pilot Jack Cooper, signing off.
All right, credits. We did it. Wow, what a game. All right. Well, we'll get into it in a second here. First things first, though. The bottom center of the screen says that we have beaten 26 games in 2024, and 473 since we started doing this in 2020. Those numbers are now incorrect. We've now beaten 27 games in 2024 and 474 since we started doing this in 2020. Jesus Christ. I'm hesitating because this doesn't look like it's really spoilers, right? We'll just leave it in. It's fine. Okay, so yes, I have thoughts on this game for sure. So I've been hearing about this game for a long time, pretty much since it's come out, that it was excellent, that it was an excellent game. I knew that it was a first-person shooter. I knew that it had mechs in it. I knew it was made by Respawn, whose games I've always enjoyed, except for Apex. It's not really my thing, but like the Star Wars games have been good. And so I was expecting a good game, but this game exceeded my expectations in a couple of different ways. First of all, the combat is really, really smooth, snappy, and weighty. It's way, way better than almost any shooter. I'm gonna say some unpopular things during this review because, well, you'll know why in a second. The gold standard for weighty, snappy, smooth combat is Call of Duty. That is, they are the best at it. Their shooters are the most realistic, hyper-realistic. The guns all have weight to them. The action is perfect. They're smooth. The combat is great. There is no shooter that does a better job than Call of Duty. I don't care what anyone's opinion is on Call of Duty, but it's why I love the campaigns, including the last one that everyone shit on. I thought it was amazing. And everyone's like, oh, it's too short, it's too short. It took me 9 hours to beat that game, which is longer than this, by the way. So I love the Call of Duty campaigns, and the number one reason, the only real reason, really, is because of the combat. The shooting is just so good. It's so precise. I can't think. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's really, really good. This is the only shooter I've ever played that made me feel a similar way. And you know, honestly, it didn't quite make me feel quite as. I don't think it's quite that good. I don't think it's quite that good. There's just no shooter that beats Call of Duty. But this is the only game I played recently that's even come close. So that's number one. The combat was extremely impressive, and not just the shooting, but like the sound mixing around with the weapons that gave them weight, the reactions of enemies getting shot. with the way that they reacted when they got shot was very realistic. More so than really even Call of Duty. Just the way that they just get shot up. It looked really good. It looked very realistic. So the combat was stellar. I had some question marks about the mech combat at first. I wasn't as good at it. It wasn't as initially fun to me. But as the game wore on and I got more comfortable with it, it became a lot more fun. I still like the first-person shooting better than anything. That's what really makes me feel like more of a badass, is just the regular when you're outside of the mech, but of the Titan. But I did eventually come to start really enjoying the Titanfall combat, the Titan combat too. So there was that. I'm going to turn this down a little bit because it's distracting me. All this stuff that's happening on the screen is distracting me too. The story itself was whatever. I mean, it was good. It was good. But what really blew me away were the set pieces. So, when I was 3-4 missions into this game, I was like, okay, I understand why people really like this game because the combat's really good. So that I get it. And the fact that you're switching between regular combat and this mech combat is really cool. And this is I always try to not put any spoilers into these last parts, so I'm not going to. But the set pieces in this game were what really elevated it to next level. And I really got the first one was in the third mission where you're in that house building factory or whatever. That was just super cool. All of that stuff was really cool. And then when you get to the fifth mission, Effect and Cause, that was some of the wildest shit I've ever played in any video game. It was insane. It was so fucking cool. I was almost... I've seen things that were kind of like that in a video game, but not quite like that. And in combining all of... So there were just some ideas in this game for levels. And that's not the only one. There were a couple other ones that were just super cool. The one right after Affecting Cause was really cool too. So it was that was what I think really elevated it more than anything else, was just the ideas for the levels. They were just so well done. And then another reason is the traversal. I've played, I don't know, 150 games, probably not that many. Let's say 75 games with wall running. And I don't think any game does wall running better than this game. This game has the most satisfying feeling, most intuitive, coolest set pieces were a part of that too. Some of the stuff you had to wall run through in any game ever. There's no game does wall running like this game does wall running. The traversal and the sliding felt really good. So when you're the door flies open, there's 50 enemies in there, you slide into the room, and then you wall run and shoot people while you're wall running. No game that's a tall order to try and get you to be able to do those kinds of things and it feel natural and feel intuitive and feel like something you can actually do without being too clunky. And this game nails that. It nails it. It's so good. It's so enticing. It makes you want to go out and do some trick plays. If I were one of those people that replayed video games, I would go through this game again and I would just see how much wild shit I could pull off. Trying to wall run, see how many enemies I can kill while I'm wall running, or while I'm jumping through some fucking falling apart planet or whatever, and then slide into where your mech is, and then in one smooth motion have him pick you up and put him into you and then start shooting again. That stuff was so cool. It was so cool. It's like this game, there's nothing about this game that is entirely unique. but it takes a whole bunch of different things and just does them really, really well. I'm going to pause because this looks like a post-credit scene. I'll have to edit it out. Oh, that's it? Okay, never mind. So that all that stuff is really good. Let's talk about negatives. So when I think about my favorite first-person shooters, again, this is an unpopular opinion, but in my opinion, Call of Duty makes the best shooting campaigns there are. Games like all of the Modern Warfare games. True, I did not like 3 as much as 1 or 2, but it was still really good. And I loved Vanguard. I don't think anyone talks about Vanguard enough. I thought that was anything after the Modern Warfare 19 reboot. I mean, the older ones are all great too, but especially with the new engine from Modern Warfare reboot in 2019 on, those are my favorite first-person shooters. They're so realistic. The guns feel so good. That I don't think that can be topped when it comes to just straight up first person shooter. So when I'm thinking about where to rank a game like this, that's what I'm going to compare it to. I'm going to compare it to something like Call of Duty Vanguard. Although those are very different games, right? The first thing that comes to mind is that, well, Titanfall is so much more than just a military shooter, which is true. It's got the mech stuff, it's got the traversal, it's got all the crazy set pieces, although Call of Duty has some great set pieces too, but not as good as this game. So yeah, all of that stuff, and it's got a better story. I would say that this has a better story than most Call of Duty campaigns. Most Call of Duty campaigns, you got pretty much the same story, trying to stop some terrorist, right? So that's kind of the deal here too, but this is a cooler story. However, when it comes to just the straight bare-bones shooting, there's nothing that gives me the enjoyment that Call of Duty does, including this. I haven't thought much about where this is going to rank yet. It's going to rank really high, probably in the top 100, but which is high. But when I think about whether I'm going to rank it over some of the newer Call of Duty campaigns, I don't know. And don't tell me that that's dumb because they're too short, because this game is short as fuck too. And nobody ever complains about that. Here's the thing. I have a theory that people just hate on Call of Duty because they're the big boy on the block. They've been doing it for the longest. They have a game comes out every year. Yes, they have games that are full of microtransactions and yada yada, but guess what? So will do a lot of other people. Nobody gets the hate that Call of Duty does. But at the end of the day, while a lot of that stuff is true, and I hate a lot of the shit that Activision does, I really do, I have to recognize that they are the best shooter. They have the best combat. This game doesn't have combat that's that good, but it is close. It's very good combat. Closer than any other game I've ever played, and including the Battlefield games, including, I can't think of any other popular. I played a lot of first-person shooters, though. I'm getting a little off the rails here, but this game, it was excellent. I loved it. Especially after the first couple hours, I really started to love it. But at the end of the day, it was pretty short, right? And its combat is like A tier. No, I'd say the combat is S tier, and Call of Duty combat is like triple S tier, or double S tier. It's very, very good combat. I think probably a lot of the reason I'm trying to think of like people that really love this game. Probably love it because of the set pieces, which I agree with. And they also probably love the story. Like the whole thing with you and your mech getting to know each other throughout the course of the game is really cool. But to be perfectly honest with you, that's not something I weigh very heavily. Like when there are some heart-wrenching moments in this game, and I was not feeling heart-wrenched. But I rarely do. I rarely do. So that's not a knock on the game. That's just, it's a preference thing, right? And in any case, at the end of the day, it really was an amazing game. It definitely impressed me. I definitely enjoyed it more than I thought I would. I feel compelled to justify why, because I can tell you this isn't going to rank as high as something like, say, Call of Duty Vanguard. It's just not. And I feel compelled to make that explanation as to why. Because people, if anyone that looks is going to ask. Or maybe not anyone, but I think most people, because people just hate Call of Duty now. So, whatever. But it's going to rank very high. I really did enjoy it. Okay, I'll shut up. I'm going to shut up now. I've probably dug myself enough of a grave already. That's it for Titanfall. One last order of business. I feel like I need to explain why I brought up Call of Duty so much, and it's because that's the closest comparison when it came to the combat that I had. So throughout playing this, I was comparing it to Call of Duty, which normally no game would survive that, but this game really did hold its own, and more in some areas. Alright, last order of business. Titanfall 2, it's been fun, but we are now going to delete you from our console and never play you again. Bye, thank you. Great game. Excellent game. I don't know where it's going to rank. It's going to be high. It's going to rank really high. I really did enjoy it. Why haven't they made a Titanfall 3? They need to get on that. I mean, what the hell? Is there some licensing issue or something? Alright, that's it for Titanfall 2. Just brief roadmap for the next few days in case you're interested. Tomorrow, Alone in the Dark comes out. It's March 20th, 2024. Tomorrow, Alone in the Dark comes out. We're going to start playing that immediately. I've heard that that's pretty short. So, Rise of the Ronin comes out on March 22nd. I'm hoping to be done with Alone in the Dark by the time Rise of the Ronin comes out. I don't know. We'll see. It might be tight. But anyway, as soon as we beat Alone in the Dark, we'll start playing Rise of the Ronin. And then Dragon's Dogma 2 comes out the same day, but I want to play Rise of the Ronin first for a couple of different reasons. So Rise of the Ronin is going to come out, going to be played first, and then as soon as we beat Rise of the Ronin, we'll start Dragon's Dogma 2. And that'll take us into April. So that's what the next few days look like. I might sneak a cheeky retro game in there somewhere. I think the next Sonic game is Sonic Chaos, so I might sneak that in somewhere. Just because I like having at least a couple retro games every month, and I haven't had that many this month. So, we'll see. We'll see. Alright, that's it. If you're still here and you watch the whole video, or even if you watch the very end, thank you. I appreciate that. It means a lot to me. I will see you on the next one, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day.